Hi, I'm Johnston, and I got coronavirus in Europe.
I only made it out of Venice with 48 hours to spare. By the time I got to Florence, like chemists and stuff were running out of masks and sanitizer. So Italy I didn't really care for. Germany I was recognizing that there was a virus and it was coming. That changed within the first week because places were starting to shut down, and it was like every place I go to I could get it, and if I get it, will it kill me or will I get so sick that I can't move? And is that being in a hostel the best place to be, that sick? No. And Belgium was like, okay, it's already here.
So I was in Antwerp with a friend, and because he lived there, he was sort of on the pulse of what was going on, and he got word that Friday night, everything was the last night, clubs, bars, and everything was open. So Friday night, everyone was like, ooh, this is the last night we can get drunk out with all of our friends. So everyone went out. Clubs were packed full of people. They should have rapidly closed it then and there on the spot, so people didn't have a chance to go out in massive numbers.
Going to London, and I stayed at a hostel. I thought to myself, they're going to put one person per room to sort of social distance, but instead of that, they were putting all people in one room so to do less cleaning. Like I had the day in London just to see stuff, and it was empty. I went 500 metres from down this South Bank walk from Big Ben all the way down to Tower Bridge, and less than 20 people on the scene. People were scared. When I was at Heathrow, there was people crying in the airport because they couldn't physically get home. It was pretty dark at Heathrow International.
Sydney Airport was way more relaxed. I just walked through, got off the plane as if I was on a normal flight 2 years ago. Nothing was going on. There was no checks, no temperature checks, no cameras, no quarantine staff, no quarantine measures, no sanitation stations, nothing. Like, there was communal pens using to check in on all the sheets. There was no precautions.
I ended up having coronavirus. I went country to country to country and was never checked once for anything. I touched everything on the flight. I touched my seat, waiting rooms and everything for it. In London, I had to hop on the tube a few times. So if I had passed it on, I was spreading it unknowingly.
Of course, that I left Europe because I was scared of getting the virus, so I came home 4 months early. And within 48 hours of 72 hours of getting home, I find out I got the virus anyway. So I just sort of laughed, because if I didn't laugh, I would have cried.